I don't know what you're talking about.
You looking at my Valentine's wiener dog?
Yeah, dude, I love you this much.
Yeah. Sweet, very sentiment.
Hey, man.
You're
Long
right.
time no see.
Welcome back, everybody. Today, we are going over a couple of my favorite shoes. Also, kind of like go blank-minded a bit. Mostly that. Yeah. So, fuck.
It's only been an hour or so.
Bro, this shit is hard. Alright, we have the Colin McKay Sentry and DC Syntax, two of my favorite shoes, rubber toe cap shoes, built for durability. But I wanted to like kind of go over them, two separate time frames that these shoes were out and about. And it kind of shows like the transition of DC in a sense, a little bit. But we'll start with this Syntax right here. The original one, not the reissue. As you can tell by how beautiful and sleek this fucking thing looks. The reissue was kind of shit. At the time, dude, I'm not gonna lie, I was like still happy about that reissue just because that was like the turning point for DC to actually start doing the OG reissues. With that shoe, they made it more modernized because it was kind of like a stepping stone, like putting their foot in the water, seeing how people react to an old poofy shoe, and people reacted well, so then they started making shoes again. But this is one that I really do hope they bring a full reissue back on one day, but I don't know if they will. I kind of feel like they missed their mark. I think the smart thing for DC would have been to start with the original shoes and go on through time, so reissue from the first to the end. But that's also like, it's kind of cool just mixing it up because now you don't have to wait 6 years to get a fucking Kalis 1. You don't have to wait on all these shoes to get reissued, to get a Lynx or whatnot. You know, you just get what's cool, I guess. But this shoe right here was kind of like a turning point in skate shoes because at the time there wasn't many rubber toe shoes. I don't even know if there was any really. I know the Sal shoes had the little rubber piece right here, the 23s, but this shit like was just different, dude. I mean, rubber lace loops, rubber toe cap. This little pull strap right here is still nuts to this day to me. Like, I would have never thought to add this to a shoe. And this has always been my favorite feature of the Syntax because it's just random. Like, just the idea, the concept behind this of being your pull, I don't know. It's fucking speechless. It's fucking crazy. I don't know. It's weird and always look fucking cool as shit to me. The reissues kind of sucked though because it didn't like protrude like this. It was kind of just hugged around the shoe and just wasn't the same. But as you guys know, the overall reissue just wasn't the same. Kind of shitty. But this shoe was just crazy though because, like I said, I felt like DC really was leading the path in creating new shit, new ideas, new, like going just crazy on it, like doing stuff like this right here. Everything about this shoe, the design on the sole was nuts. It wasn't a traditional smooth sole that you would see on a shoe like this. This shoe was out around the same time. And this is a basic shoe. This is what most shoes looked like back then. And then came DC, and this is what we get. And this is why, like, I always gravitated towards DC. It's always just been crazy, new, cool shit. And that's what I loved about it. Until the mid to late 2000s. But, you know, that's a whole nother story. Don't want to talk about that. But this Syntax is literally probably like a perfect shoe to me. Because looking at it, you can tell it looks old. But it looks futuristic too. Because of all the little random details. Like even the sole pattern.
Mm-hmm.
Like, how do you come up with this? Like, who the fuck sat down and was like, I'm going to put some circles, some little rectangles here. Like, bro, like, that's fucking nuts to me. I don't know. I love this shoe, dude. I've always, like, been amazed by it. Even this little logo right here. That shit's tight.
Oh, yeah. I like the back logo on the heel.
Dude, yeah, that's one of the things I wanted to go over.
A different one.
Yeah.
I've never seen one like that.
Yeah. And this also, some of you guys might have noticed or already known, but this shoe did have the 5-point star, which was the second iteration of the DC logo. First was that Champion lawsuit logo they had that had the D and then a C around it. Champion hit them with that cease and desist on that, so they stopped, switched to this one. Then Converse was like, nah, not gonna have it. That 5-point star is our logo. Even though it's like just a little tiny star. Obviously, nobody's gonna look at this and go, "Oh, it might be a Converse," but they still fucking hit them with the cease and desist, so they had to stop. And then now we have that 7-point star. But oh yeah, I want to look at the insole on this. Let's see. I've never looked at this insole. Yep, got that same heel logo on there with the pill pattern. That shit's just tight. The pill pattern is actually a D and a C, but it just looks like pills. Somebody ate part of this. But I'll put this one up. It's enough of the syntax. I got this shoe out, the Century, just because it kind of shows like how they continued their path of doing just different shit, new shit. This bitch is wide as hell. I'm not gonna lie.
See that, yeah.
I put it like
double wide.
Bro, look at the toe box area. That bitch is like wide as fuck. But this shoe right here, I ain't even gonna lie. I would never wear it because of like how wide it is, but I would never skate this shoe. I don't like when it's like a thin sole like that. And then this rubber toe cap is like hard as hell. Like there's probably no flex, no nothing. But it does look tight. And this is one of Colin McKay's pro model shoes. This one was around 2001 or 2, I believe. But it's just, again, revolutionary. It's something completely different. Nothing else on the market was like this. And like I said before, that's one of the reasons I love DC, because they literally just do different shit. And like, is this shoe for me? No. It looks cool. You know, I love how it looks, honestly, but not on me. Like this right here, a straight up and down DC Shoe Co. USA logo. Another thing I would have never thought to do. Like, you think, like I draw up shoe designs all the time when I'm bored. And I would always think the logo has to go like this, maybe slightly upward. You want this shoe to look like it's moving forward. It's like this thing's standing still. I don't know. It's amazing. Even Prada has done that design since. Prada has seen this shoe and literally was like, we need to make a version of that. But look, again, tread pattern, sick as fuck. This one's a lot more contemporary compared to the syntax though, dude. Like, syntax is literally all over the place. It looked like they had like 6 different designs and was like, I can't pick which one, put them all together, make it work.
It's a byproduct of LSD.
Yeah, this shit, dude, it's just insane. All leather upper. I like how they have just a random little panel stitchings in there. Kind of spices it up a bit. But one of my favorite things, again, is pull tabs. These little clear rubber pull tabs are just fucking tight. Another vertical DC logo right there. Hidden lace loops. Another feature that is fucking amazing. I don't see too many shoes do that these days, and I wish they would, because like I skate the Lynx and I blow out the laces immediately. My XLs, I blow out the laces immediately. Yeah, that's all I wanted to do really in this video, is kind of just discuss how DC's kind of pretty much led the path in everything. Like I love S almost as much as DC, but S skating, like S skate shoes to me have literally just been skate shoes. Like they literally are just, most of them are designed just to be skated and that's it. And DC was different in the fact that they didn't just want to have a good skate shoe. They wanted to have a great looking skate shoe. They wanted you to have something that looked good when you're not even skating, walking around, and look great while you're skating. And they fucking did that. I mean, that shit, just crazy. This shoe, I don't think we'll ever see again, because I think Colin McKay has cut his ties with DC. And I just say that because I follow him on Instagram and he's wearing like Nikes and shit all the time now. He was wearing DCs for a little while, but I think he's, you know, left that route. And so I doubt they will make a Colin McKay shoe. I wish they would. Probably not this one. I wish they would do something like the Akira or somewhere around that time frame, one of his models from then. But that's it for this video, man. You guys get to hear me ramble about some fucking shoes because I'm a damn nerd and I like little bullshit. I used to just, when I would get new shoes as a kid, I would literally open them up. First thing I want to do is go skate them. I don't know why. I was like, I need to see if I can tear this shit up. But in the downtime when I wasn't skating, I would just sit there and stare at it and like find the little details in it and shit like that. Little nerd bullshit. But that's enough for this, man. Thank you guys again for watching, liking, commenting, and subscribing. If you have any shoes in mind you want me to go over that you have seen on my Instagram, or hell, fuck it, if you haven't seen on my Instagram, let us know in the comments. Maybe I'll purchase one of those in the future and go over it, or if it's something that I do have and I haven't gone over it yet, let me know. I can dig it out. We can go over it. Gonna try to record some more. Finally, try to hunker down. It does feel weird now. It's been too long since we made a video, but that's it, man. Thank you guys again. But we are out. Peace out, guys.